It does weigh a little bit more, but it has less mutations. But how much is it worth? It is worth shekels. Yo, I thought on average they would be 15 million each. It is way more. What is going on, everybody? We'll go back to a new video, and in today's video I'm going to be planting 100 Nectarshade seeds. And if you don't know where to get these seeds, you buy them from the honey shop, and to buy each seed it does cost 5 honey, so you could buy them pretty often. Even though the rarity is rare, they do spawn a lot. So with this seed, I'm going to be honest, what you're going to see in the farm is going to be really small. But here's the good thing about it: the base value for this seed is going to be, I think, 40,000 shekels, and that's 40,000 with no mutations. But of course for this seed I'm gonna try to get all the mutations. Like for example, look at this moon melon: gold, pollinated, celestial, shocked, frozen mutations. And those mutations I'm gonna try to get it on this seed. But you know what, let's get started. So I'm gonna put on a bunch of godly sprinklers. I mean, I don't think they affect them, but I'm gonna try it out anyways. So I'm gonna put 2 of them, one right here and one right here, and pretty much start spamming our seed. So yeah, like I said before, we're gonna be planting 100, so it might take a lot of space. And I'm really curious how much money I'm gonna make. Hopefully I make like a couple billion. It might be even more actually. Like I said before, 40,000 shekels at the base value is a lot of money. And yeah, just like that I planted 100, and they might take a while to grow. Or actually look, they're growing right now and they're pretty small. What if I start watering them? Does it help it a lot? Wait, what? The dragonfly already made one gold. Hold up, which one? They're not even fully grown yet. Oh, I see right here. Look at this one. But yeah, like I said before, I don't think godly sprinklers do affect them, but you never know. And yo, look how small they are. There's no way. In photos, I've seen how small they are, but honestly, they look pretty big to me. All right, but now it's time to drop some more dragonflies. So I'm gonna drop 2, 3, and finally 4, because I only have 4 at the moment. And I'm also gonna drop the chicken zombie. Now to get the zombified mutation is really rare, but you never know. And also I'm going to put down some honeybees because I want to get the pollinated mutation really fast. And I think I have some honey sprinklers too. Yeah, I do have 6 honey sprinklers. I'm going to put them down too. I'm going to put down 4 of them. 1 right here, 1 right there, and 2 up here as well. And yeah, I think now we're good for a while. So I'm gonna leave the server and let them grow out, or I'll be back like in half an hour to see how they're doing. All right, now let's see how the honey sprinklers did. And oh wait, I'm gonna get flashbanged. Oh! Man, whenever it flashes that white screen, it's so bright. But anyways, look at that. The honey sprinklers put in mad work. And I'm pretty sure every single nectar shade has the honey glaze mutation. Now, yes, I know the nectar shade is not the greatest plant to use the honey sprinklers on, but you know what? It's worth it. Well, it is going to be worth it if I make a lot of money, but you know what? I still have the honey bee. Wait, I don't know why I keep saying honey bee. I mean the bear bee. And with the bear bee, we still get the honey glaze mutation. So I guess if we waste honey sprinklers, it's going to be alright. But now it's time for step 3. It's going to be the dragonfly. And I think for the dragonfly to turn all them gold, it's gonna take at least 5 hours maybe. But here's the thing, I'm gonna have to wait even longer for the shock mutation. But if I'm being honest, I highly doubt we're gonna get a single shock mutation, because even using a lightning rod, it somehow avoids it. I don't get it. So if we get the shock mutation, we get it. If we don't, it's alright. But I guess in the meantime, while we wait for the golden mutation, I'm gonna go get some more honey for the honey shop. So maybe I'll see you in more than 10 hours, something like that. Alright, I'm back, and now all my fruits should have a bunch of different mutations. Oh, and that's where I forgot there was a bug egg right here. And now I'm kind of curious, how many do I have right now? I actually have 4. Wow. I should probably start planting them right now. And I forgot about these legendary eggs. I was trying to get a turtle pet, but it turns out it's really rare for some reason. And I got a cow, another cow, and a monkey. And I can't open the 4th one because my inventory is full. Before I show you the mutations, I'm actually going to sell some pets because those bug eggs take so long to grow. And I forgot they cost 50 million shekels. Oh, hey, look, I do have a turtle. I think somebody gave me this one. There used to be like a crazy bug with a turtle, but not anymore. I mean, to be fair, it was kind of broken, so it was a good thing they fixed it. Alright, but now I should have enough space. So I'm gonna plant 4 bug eggs. And look how long they take, 8 hours. And these should be ready for the next update. Yeah, the next update should be tomorrow on Saturday. Oh, I just realized it's Friday the 13th. I didn't even notice that until now. Wow. Alright, but look at all the nectar shade. All the mutations are here. And of course, in combination with the dragonfly and honey sprinklers and bees, we got different mutations. And some of them are frozen, some of them are wet. This one is moonlit actually. This purple one does have the moonlit mutation, so we're gonna get some more money from this. And I believe one of them is zombified. Which one is it? It was definitely one over here. Oh, it's right here. Look, a gold pollinated zombified honey glazed frozen nectar shade. This one should sell for a lot of money. And like I said before, at the base value, the nectar shade sells for 40,000 shekels. So any mutation is gonna multiply it like crazy. And hopefully from this pile, I make like maybe 100 million shekels, something like that. It would be way more, but for some reason, it doesn't thunderstorm thunderstorm on my garden. Like for example, I put on a lightning rod and it all went to my moon melon. And to be honest, I have no idea how it reached my moon melon, but maybe I messed up. So if these fruits had the shock mutation, you could definitely sell them for 100 million shekels each. But anyways, right now I'm gonna collect all of them. And if I were to guess how much I'm gonna make, I think maybe like 150 million shekels. It could definitely be way more, but you have to remember these are a rare rarity. As you can see, the nectar shade is blue, so it's not that rare. Oh, actually, wait, before I collect them all, I gotta do something. I just realized it. I forgot to sell my entire inventory. Wow, what a rookie mistake. And basically right now, I have to favor all these fruits and sell my other things. And now I can sell everything else. How much do I have already? I have 14 billion shekels, yo. Yeah, I highly doubt with the nectar shade we're gonna make that much. And all that money came from my moon melons. I already made a video about the moon melons, you should definitely look at it. But of course, the moon melon was a limited item, so you can't get it anymore. But if you have it, make sure you look at my video before you plant them. And it'd be really nice if you had moon calves because they make a massive difference. And make sure you have either godly or master sprinklers before trying it. But now I'm gonna collect the rest of these. So in total, we have 100. Are we missing any? Nah, so far no. Let me look at the moonlit one. So this one is pollinated moonlit wet honey glazed gold nectar shade. And it weighs 1 kilogram. Alright, how much is it worth? Is it worth something? 15 million shekels, right? Is that correct? 15 million? And yes, it is 15 million. Now the zombified should be way more money. Oh wait, 2 of them are zombified. Hey, look at this one is dripping green. Or I'm gonna put both of them down here to see how much they cost. So this one is pollinated zombified honey glazed frozen golden nectar shade, 0.80 kilograms. And how much is this one worth? It is worth 40 million shekels. Wow, that is way more than I thought. And for the second one, pollinated wet zombified honey glazed golden nectar shade, 0.64 kilograms. And this one is going to be worth how much? 28 million shekels. Alright, this little plant is actually really nice. Honestly, that honey glaze makes a big difference. But look at this one, it's a little bit bigger and it does have the frozen mutation. This one is a pollinated honey glaze frozen golden nectar shade, 1.12 kilograms. It does weigh a little bit more, but has less mutations. But how much is it worth? It is worth 31 million shekels. Yo, I thought on average they would be 15 million each. It is way more. What about this one? It's a little bit smaller. 27 million shekels. Imagine if they had a shocked mutation. It could definitely sell for way more money. But to be honest, it's just really to test it out. So I have a bunch of frozen one and each sell for more than 20 million shekels. What about this one? It's a random one. How much is this one worth? 19 million shekels. I'm gonna start clicking random ones to see how much each cost. What about this one? This one is 14 million shekels, so way less. This one is also pretty small. How much is this one? 25 million shekels. So yeah, for sure, they're selling on average way more than 15 million. That one is also 25 million. Oh my, there is no way the thunderstorm just came as I picked all my nectar shade. What? Wow. Well, the bad news is it's not on my nectar shade, but the good news is it's going to be on my moon melon. So at least my moon melon is going to make a lot of money. If I were to guess, all these moon melons definitely cost like maybe, I don't know, maybe a couple trillion shekels. Yeah, a couple trillion is pretty good. But to this day, the candy blossom is still the best fruit in the game. The moon melons are really close to it, but not there yet. Like, check these two out. This one is a pollinated shocked void touch honey glazed frozen golden candy blossom, 11.26 kilograms. And this one is worth how much? 7 billion shekels. That is absurd. And look at this one, celestial moonlit shocked bloodless zombified plasma frozen golden candy blossom, 51 kilograms. And this one was given to me, I believe, and the other one was taken by my raccoon, 154 billion shekels. I don't think I'm gonna ever sell it. I think that one I'm gonna keep forever. But now it's time to sell the nectar shades. How much am I gonna make? All right, like I said before, between 100 to 150 million shekels. But I think after looking at the new prices, maybe over 400 million. All right, my final guess is 300 million shekels, and we are gonna make 1.3 billion shekels. Oh my goodness. So if you guys have nectar shade, try to get the shock mutation, or maybe one of them did have the shock mutation but I just didn't notice. It could be very possible because I believe I left that garden for I think 16 hours. Yeah, 16 hours should be about. So if you have a bunch of nectar shade, please leave it until it gets a shock mutation, because I feel like you can make at least like maybe 50 billion shekels. But for me, of course, it's pretty much an experiment. And yeah, that is pretty much all I got for today. So I do have the lavender seed. I have almost 300 of them. I could make a video about them, but I chose the nectar shade first because you make way more money with it. But if you want me to test it out, I could. But anyways, if you enjoyed today's video, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.